Hey there, crafty friends, it's Tina the Scrappin' Rabbit, and today is day 3 of the Stampanniething October 2017 release. And so these are the 3 stamps that have been revealed and are available in the shop today. So this first really cute one here is Lorelei B. And I absolutely adore her. I haven't decided if she's my favorite yet, but she's definitely up there on the list. The second stamp here is Eloise Arigato. And so she is so pretty, and I absolutely love this little kimono and her little face. It's so cute. And then this last one here that's being revealed today is Sophia Viva la Vida. And she makes a really perfect stamp for Halloween, Day of the Dead, I guess if any kind of a spooky theme. And then she has this little rose here, and she also comes with a sentiment. So really, really cute. So 3 adorable little girls. And so these are the 3 sets that we've been working with all week long. So let me share with you what I made. So for this first card using Lorelei, I decided to go with the shaker. And I think that she turned out cute. And so this was fun, really a fun card to make. And I didn't stamp anything on the inside yet because I wasn't sure exactly what the theme was going to be for this card and what I was going to use it for. So I stamped and embossed her, and I colored her up with my Copics. And I do post all the colors that I use on my blog if you are interested in what Copics I like to color with. And I don't have all of them, believe me. I'm still working on my collection. So these are just some of the combos that I've come up with using what I have. So this top layer here, I cut this honeycomb circle out with my Cricut, and I did that so that to make a little window for my shaker. Once I did that, I cut it using a die cut here, one of the rectangle dies from Jaded Blossom, and then the scalloped rectangle dies is also from Jaded Blossom, as well as this little banner tag is from the mini tag dies too. And then the sentiment is from the Fairy, I think it's Very Sweet, here it is. I love this stamp set right here. It's from this set right here, and it says, never let someone dull your sparkle. This little bow die is from My Creative Time, and that's this one right here, the Fun Size Scallop Stitched Bow. I have had this bow die for a long time, and this is the very first time that I've ever used it, and it's so cute. And I thought that that turned out really sweet to go on the top of my shaker. So once I did my little cuts, I did layer it with some 3mm double-sided stick foam that I get from my local scrapbooking store called Scrapbooking Made Simple. And so I did that to lift it up, and then I made my own little shaker mix here. And I used a variety of things. I used some sequins from the Target one spot. I used some seed beads, some other clear iridescent sequins from, I can't remember the store online that I ordered them from. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I don't remember the mix. But I basically just threw a bunch of gold and sparkly things in there. And I love how it moves around so nicely. And so that's it for this card. I think that it really turned out cute. I also did add some crafting, I always forget this one, the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, sparkle marker, and it's in the clear. So I did that over her wings and over her little baubles in her hair there. And so that is my first card, and I think it turned out so cute. I'm very happy with that one. I love this stamp, so that was a lot of fun to do. So for my second card, using Eloise, I colored her again by stamping and embossing and using my Copic markers. So with her kimono, I used the Jaded Blossom Cherry Blossom stamp, and it's kind of in a grouping, but I just stamped one of the smaller flowers, and then I gold embossed it. And I just randomly stamped and embossed over her kimono and then colored the rest up with Copic markers. I did do some glittery accents using, let's see if I can find it. I used this pen, but I used it in the gold. Is this the gold one? It is the Tonic Studios glitter marker, and these work really nice. Oh, here's the one that I used. I used this one right here. It's more of a gold. This one's more of a copper. And so I added that to make some of the little sparkly accents on there. And so she turned out cute. This is my first time doing the black hair, and so I was really nervous about it. And I think that it turned out pretty good, and so I'm still working on practicing and perfecting my Copic coloring. Every time I get my markers out and I'm coloring, it's always, you know, like a practicing session for me. This screen is cut out with my Cricut, and I believe it's from the Pagoda cartridge. And I did add some of the sequins over here on, and the Nouveau, the drops for the centers of the sequins. Let me see if I can find that. It's right here. This crystal drops, and this one is in the honey gold. And so I topped the sequins with this crystal, Nouveau crystal drops. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the panel on the back of the screen is vellum, and it does have some sparkly little accents in there, but I'm not sure if it's getting picked up by the camera or not. So it looks really pretty. And then this little banner here is from, I think this one is from Jaded Blossom. Yeah, it's Jaded Blossom. It's from the Mini Tag Dice 2, and I just trimmed off the tail on that end, and I used the Arigato stamp. And so this one turned out really cute too. I was happy with that. And I'm just loving playing with these stamps and coming up with different backgrounds. And I did not do anything in the center for this one yet because I wasn't sure who this is going to yet. And so there she is. That is my Eloise project. And then for the last one, for little Sophia, I made a spooky card. You're spooktacular, and I had a lot of fun with this background. I think that it really turned out cool. I used some Tim Holtz Distress inks to do the background, and the paper that I used is the Tim Holtz Distress watercolor cardstock. When I did my galaxy backgrounds, I did on this textured side, so I thought I would try on the smooth side of this cardstock this time, and interestingly enough, it doesn't absorb the dye as well as the textured side. So I'm not sure if that was just a fluke or if it's actually true, but I did the smooth, I didn't do the textured, and I had to do a lot more layers of ink to get the colors to come through. And I used like 4 different colors. I have it listed on my blog. And I sponged them around, and then I did splash some water on there and soak it up, and then I used 2 different sprays on here, and they are both from Hero Arts, and they came with the kit that I ordered for my galaxy backgrounds, and they look like this. They don't have labels on them or anything, but they're really cool sprays. And this one, depending upon what color you're spraying on, when you spray it on a dark color, it tends to really show the gold. And on this one, it's this blue, and it's also very shimmery. And I know that it's probably not picking up very well in the video, but it's really a cool. These are a lot of fun to play with. They're very messy, but you gotta put them in a box to spray. But I was so happy with that background, and then I didn't even want to cover it up. So I just fussy cut her out and did very minimal for the design of this card. So I basically cut this out with a die, matted it to the card. I hand cut this little banner out, and this sentiment is stamped and embossed, and it is from the Jaded Blossom Too Cute to Spook set that I have. And so there you go, and this one is left blank because I wasn't sure what I was going to do on the inside. My daughter saw this and she says, "Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Corpse Bride." she loves that movie, and so she thought that it was really cool looking. And so this could be for a Halloween card, Day of the Dead. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to use this for, but that is it. So here are the 3 stamp sets that I worked with this week. And here are my 3 cards. And I have another video that I'm working on. Well, actually, it's a Jaded Blossom release starting Monday, so I'm working on my projects for the release next week, and so I will be popping back in to share with you all the fun goodies that I will be creating next week as well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you like my cards and my projects. I really appreciate all your thumbs up and your comments, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.